Hi, my name is Kerry Dell, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my WILDFIT journey. So my dive into trying to heal my body started 25 years ago when I was told by two specialists that I wouldn't be able to conceive children naturally. And so everything that I studied, I implemented. And I did put my body back into balance naturally. And I did have my children naturally. And it was like, yay, this stuff works. It really works. So I was really happy with what I had done within myself. But I realized everything that I tried, I needed to implement on me first before I could share it with my clients. So I came across WILDFIT about 7 years ago now. About 7 years ago now, I came across WILDFIT, and when I did it was about what can I learn from it. I didn't feel like there was a huge amount that I could shift physically, but I thought I can learn and I can share with my clients. Now, a lot of people didn't realize that I was diagnosed at the age of 11 years old with scoliosis. At the age of 13 years old, I went into a solid back brace, and I stayed like that until I finished growing. And back in those days, they told me to stop my sport. So I was in this solid back brace as I was growing. So really good theory. As I was growing, I was in this brace to let me grow straight. But my core muscles had got so weak that when they eventually took me out of the brace, it slumped back to 25 degrees, and that's where my curvature settled. So I have, lived with chronic back pain for over 35 years. And I didn't think there was anything that you could do about it because I've got scoliosis, I've got the curvature of the spine. What can you do about that? That's the way my skeletal is. I used to sleep on a hard bed. I couldn't wear high heel shoes. If I stood too long, my back would go into spasm and I would have to do slow stretches to try and move it again. I saw chiros, osteopaths, craniosacral therapists, biokinetics, kinesiology, you name it. I tried it. I really did try it. But everything that I was doing, it was still, I couldn't get out of bed without stretching in the morning. And that's how I lived my life. Then WILDFIT came along and went through, and as I said, I wasn't expecting to get any physical benefits out of it. I was there to learn. I wanted to really learn and just see what I had studied 25 years ago. Had anything had changed? Was there anything new and different that I could add in? And something phenomenal happened in about week 7 or 8. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it because all of a sudden, one of the mornings, I just jumped out of bed with no back pain. And I said to my husband, did you see how I just jumped out of bed? There was like, the pain had gone. And I didn't realize if it was that day or the day before or the day before that, because it just came so natural. It was like, I'm just jumping out of bed. It was phenomenal for me, because if you are anyone that is living with chronic pain, you really understand. It is every day you waking up and you have this pain in your body, you've got this inflammation in your body, and when it's gone, it's wow, it's just incredible. So what is so amazing about it is that it hasn't come back. It hasn't come back because I'm so aware of what triggered it, because my body became so clean during my WILDFIT journey that I knew the minute that I put something back in, that was my trigger. So WILDFIT blew me away. Eric Edmonds, I think, is just an amazing man to have put this challenge together in the way that it is structured. It doesn't overwhelm the body. It doesn't overwhelm the mind. But if you give this challenge 100%, I will guarantee you get 200% out, because there's something that shifts physically, but there's also something that shifts mentally and emotionally. It's just an incredible, incredible challenge. So I was living proof that I could remove my chronic back pain. And I thought, well, I've got to dive in and I've got to share this with as many people as I possibly can. And so I became a WILDFIT coach. And I loved the journey of becoming a WILDFIT coach. Alongside that, in 2019, I became the WILDFIT Coach of the Year, which was just absolutely amazing. And then last year in 2022, I became a Master WILDFIT Coach. So my WILDFIT journey has just deepened and deepened. I've been coaching Mindvalley since 2019 as well. So I've been on these huge launch tribes. I've been with smaller tribes. I have just loved being able to coach the Mindvalley clients. And so I'm super excited to share with you what I've learned along the way. And what I think is so incredible about these Mindvalley tribes is that you have got loads of coaches to support you along the way. So you're not alone at all. You're really not alone. So you're going to learn a lot. You're going to have such incredible information from Eric, absolutely incredible information from Eric. And I just want to encourage you, don't do any other programs or challenges or anything else whilst you're doing WILDFIT. Dedicate these next 90 days just to WILDFIT. Absorb everything that you possibly can, because there is so much you're going to learn and be able to implement. And your life can truly, truly change as much as what mine did just in 90 days. So give it a go. And I really look forward to being part of your journey with you. And I'm going to meet you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.